Hi there, I'm Dr. Craig Fischel from the Wellness Center of New York, and today we're going to talk about the spinal function of the neck and also how to correct the spinal function of the neck and how that's going to help your entire body function. Most of the time a patient walks in our door with a complaint of, let's say, headaches, neck pain, and low back pain, very common things that we see in this clinic. They might tell us that their head feels like they can't turn it, or that there's pain shooting down their arm. But we might also hear of complaints like trouble breathing or digestion. We see quite a bit of things in the wellness center world. And basically when the head is forward, that slows down the physiology of the central nervous system. That also causes compensatory muscle complaints. So if my head is forward like I'm showing you now, it is harder for me to turn, versus when I am in the correct position back here where I'm upright, easier to breathe, easier to move, and of course my lower back is not bent forward to support my head and neck. Of course gravity is pushing down on me if my head is forward. Gravity is 15 pounds of pressure per square inch on my body, where it should be back here. Now, this is what the model should look like, or on a normal x-ray, this is one of our before and afters. On a normal cervical curve, it should be back here with the spaces between each bone wide open. Now, when the head goes forward, that is a pre-arthritic condition because gravity is going to push down on that. What we do in our center is we correct that, and then we ask a patient to do their own homework and maintain that. So one of the things that we're going to run through today is a form of exercise that we teach here in the office, and then we recommend that the patient go ahead at their own pace and do at home. This will maintain all the corrections and the gains that we've accomplished here. So what I want you to do now is follow me over, and I'm going to teach you how to assemble your unit so that you can do it on your own. So in my hands right now are two different pieces. We have the actual traction unit itself, and then a harness that's going to attach to it and go over the door. And basically the real simple setup, you go loop inside of a loop, pull that through, and this little stopper is going to go over the door, and it can be adjusted for length depending on the size of the door and the size of the body. And in New York City we don't have the luxury of multiple doors. You might have one that goes to the hallway, and you might have one that actually drops maybe to your bathroom if you're lucky enough, right? Now this one will drop right over the door, and you set it up so that it is to your chin height when you close that door. Now what we want to be able to do is have a square body. In any exercise you do, you want to have a nice posture, so you want to make sure that you're stable here, and you get into a squat position, shoulder width with your legs, so that you're really strong in your base. Your toes are going to go flush to the door. The top pad is going to go under the chin. The bottom one is going to go behind the neck. So I want you to come around this way, and we'll show what a traction looks like in one repetition. You're breathing in at the top of the movement. You're exhaling as you go down. Breathing in, exhaling. Breathing in, exhaling. Of course, what is that going to do for us? It's going to reproduce the cervical curve that we're establishing through the care in the office. We want to maintain that curve so that the body functions at its highest possible ability. When the neck sits all day in the static position, we have to unfold it into the proper positioning. We start off about 10 repetitions of this. You increase it daily up to the maximum of comfort level, and when we do that, the discs maintain their health.